Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the JohnHexx main channel. And in today's video, we will be looking at more changes that are coming to the channel. Now, over the last few months, we have been kind of reshaping the channel. I'm trying to make it a little bit more variety of everything. Obviously, this channel has been through many changes over the years. You could say I never really stuck to one thing. However, this was my first ever channel. So it was a learning curve. This is where I started on the internet, right here on this channel. It was by a different name then, JohnHexx. From JohnHexx to JohnHexx to JohnHexx TV and everything in between. It's been a lot of changes. I think the channel kind of started as a gaming channel, right, exclusively, and then kind of mixed in the variety. I was doing a few reactions. I was doing like some things that I thought might be decent ideas back then. However, over the years, you live and learn. Also, I moved stuff to other channels. I started other YouTube channels because I felt like I had to separate some of the genres, which I still do to a certain extent. The reason you do that is because you kind of think about the viewer that came here for one thing, right? For example, I have the music reaction channel, or had it, seeing the fact that I haven't uploaded on it in a long time. And if someone liked the music reaction, and then I dropped the gaming video, and then I dropped a video about this, I always felt like that kind of, messes with the viewer. So having a channel where they knew exactly what to expect on it, I thought was a good thing, and I still do. However, I think it gets kind of hard to keep content going when when it's just one genre. And on the music channel, as I said, it's gotten to the point where it's not as fun, as it became kind of a chore, because I feel bad for the people who subscribe to that channel, and I'm not there giving them anything anymore. But I just feel like there's less creativity going in it, me sitting down and just listening to music and giving my thoughts, and it got to be a little bit repetitive, which makes it less fun. So what changes are coming to this channel? And obviously, like I said, all the changes happened because I started live streaming how many years ago? Probably bordering on 6 years or so of live streaming. I don't think it's quite been 7. Somewhere in that range by now. And once I got into streaming, that took precedent over anything else, right? Especially now that streaming has become that's the place where I have the most traction at the moment. Everything else kind of became secondary to it. However, last year I kind of made the decision that I wanted to focus content on other platforms a little bit more. And I did it a little bit. I sprinkled it in there, but I don't think I did it well enough. And I feel like not as much thought has gone into my other content as it does the stream. So I want to have a point of emphasis a little bit more on that again this year. But this time, take it to the next level. You've seen kind of the changes on this channel. I've kind of moved out the long form videos, right? The episodic gaming videos that I did, and I put it on a channel called JohnHexx Plays. That would be more long form gaming. It at times could be essentially like my VOD, but except the gaming section of it. And at times it may be even tighter edited, and at times it may be loosely edited, where it's just like a big chunk of gameplay. But JohnHexx Plays will have main focus will be gaming. From there, it will also have, because I'm going to get back to this, when I'm playing games offline, and I'm not talking about like multiplayer games or stuff like that. I'm talking about single player games and things that I play offline. That will also be on JohnHexx Plays. Now, gaming isn't completely leaving this channel. This channel will be now a little bit more variety. As you've seen, we've brought back Review Hex. We're still working on the format for Review Hex to this point. We put a couple test videos out there so far. We're trying to tighten that up a little bit more moving forward. So that's here, which means we're bringing TV and film type content here. You may see a little bit more reaction stuff as well. I'm considering bringing the music reaction here as well. Therefore, it could be here. I can do it from time to time, but it won't have to be like the whole channel. It'll be a little less pressure because it won't be the whole content of the channel. All right, it isn't me having to sit down and like go through things and be like, I got to record a whole session of me listening to music so I can get it out on that channel. The thing is, I could, if I wanted to, if I decide to do this, and I haven't made a final decision on this yet, if I wanted to, I could do the music reaction stuff here, and like it could be every once in a while, you know, because there's other content on this channel that will keep it going. And it won't be me doing a reaction and then me getting tired of it and like going months without uploading anything on it. So that's a possibility that we bring that here. Now, you may ask, John, is that smart? The music reaction channel has 900 subscribers versus this channel only having 100 plus, right? That is true. However, if I brought that stuff to that channel, like you would probably have a mass exodus. So I'd rather, if I were to start it here and people see what's on the channel and know what to expect. Now there are some things that'll probably be leaving the channel. Again, there's still some old long form gaming stuff here. I may be moving that stuff over to Plays so it can all be there, and in the process of moving it, I will remove it from this channel. Not that I'm deleting it, but it'll be like private where it's no longer visible on the channel, because the whole point is I'm trying to tighten it up and make it what it's going to be. So I'm thinking about if someone strolls through the video and they see all these long form gaming videos from the past here, that's no longer what the channel is. Not to say that there won't be like a longer gaming video every once in a while, but it'll only be more excerpt stuff, highlight stuff, and things like that mostly. It won't be like full playthroughs. I will probably, over the next couple months, because it may take a while, moving that stuff to JohnHexx Plays. So yes, when I talk about Hex Day, I talk about the first video that I ever uploaded on this channel. This is where I started on this channel, making YouTube videos as Midnight Man. From Midnight Man to John Knight. From John Knight to JohnHexx. And once again, everything in between. The evolution of what this has become. Yes, streaming is still the main thing. However, we want to make this a viable thing as well over time. And I know it's not going to be easy. I know it could be a long haul, but I still love making YouTube videos. I look forward to trying to make some more creative things in the future. So yeah, to sum everything up, as I was saying, the changes coming to the channel. Number one, the longer form videos on this channel, which are already started being posted on JohnHexx Plays. Some of the stuff that's already on the channel. Probably the first thing I'm moving is Detroit Become Human. For instance, for example, that will be privated on this channel and no longer be visible on this channel, and it will be re-uploaded over there on JohnHexx Plays. This channel will be focused a little bit more on a variety of things, from gaming to television and film to possibly music, and maybe even more. All the things that I've been talking about doing over the years, whether it be streaming or gaming. The sense of urgency is now. Like, I've been doing this for a while now, and now it's time to do the things that I always dreamed of doing. And that's what we're focusing on doing moving forward. So yeah, those are the changes coming. They're small changes. I just want to let you know that the channel is more variety now. Not just gaming, not just Fortnite. Because the channel, for a second I thought I was going to go more of a Fortnite direction on this channel. But I don't love the game that much to have a big, like, Fortnite be the focus of the channel. So that's the direction we're going. I look forward to seeing you there. So next time, I'm JohnHexx, and I am out of here. Have a happy new year.